When you're ready.
You're good.
An NPR series presenting the personal philosophies of remarkable men and women from all walks of life.
From NPR News, this is Weekend Edition. I'm Leanne Hansen.
I believe in mystery.
I believe in family.
I believe in being alive. I believe in the power of failure.
And I believe normal life is extraordinary. This I believe.
Our This I Believe essay this week.
Well, it's coming from Seansboro. And do you remember heading into your first day of class in high school, and you were a little nervous, and you looked at yourself in the mirror before you left the house, and you're like, today is going to be a great day? Well, that was exactly how I felt on my first day of high school, but mine was a little different. I was rushing because I was late to class, and I wouldn't want to be late to my first class of high school. So, running in, I found my seat, I ran in, and all of a sudden the seat decided to run away, I guess, because when I tried to sit down, I fell on the floor and hit my head, and I had to go to the nurse. So within the first 20 minutes of high school, I got questioned, laughed at, and had extensive tests run by the nurse. So let's just say, since then, I've remembered to make sure I have a seat behind me. But I believe that this lesson was a smart one. It showed me that anything in life can be learned from, and you can find anything effective if you just notice the little details in it. And I believe that learning from these past experiences can help you in your later life. Even being in college, we have tons of experiences that we can pull from to learn from and just be better people. I, like everyone in this room, is a person who's gone through some type of experience that's changed who I am, and it's changed my beings. This is true for everyone, not just in this room, but in the entire world. No matter who you are, you've learned from something, whether it's your friends, your family, your activities that you've done, or the classes you've taken. And I will share a few of these that I've learned from today. Oftentimes in sports, you make mistakes in practice that then show you what you need to be better at later. I learned this nearly every day in all of my sports, basketball, volleyball, football, and they all prove to me that practice is like your past, and your game is your present self. If your past is always preparing you for what you're doing in the current time. And just like life, everything in life is easy to learn from. It doesn't always have to be something big, like I didn't know there was a nuclear attack today. Life experience doesn't need to be like that. It can be, I was late to my class today. Okay, I'll wake up 5 minutes early the next day, so one time. It can be, I didn't know there was a seat behind me when I tried to sit down. I'll make sure there's a seat behind me next time I try to sit down. It's little things that you didn't think were big, but they help you in the long run. Every day you're suiting up like a soldier going into battle, armed with the knowledge of your past experiences as your weapon of choice. We are always going through relationships as young people where in our families or friends or any type of other relationships you have as young kids or even in your adulthood, we can learn lots of things from these encounters and these influential people that become in our lives. Without these experiences, you wouldn't be who you were today. Imagine back to the time when you had a struggle in your life and you asked someone because you didn't know what to do. They probably gave you advice. They probably gave you what they thought would help you because they've gone through a similar life experience. Without those experiences, they wouldn't be able to help you, and you wouldn't be able to help yourself. As I think back to that first day of high school, I remember that nothing goes as planned. And because nothing goes as planned, there's always things to learn. If everything went exactly as planned all the time, do you think you'd be who you are today? Every single plan goes exactly. I'd go to high school, I'd go to college, I'd get a job, I'd become a CEO, I'd die a happy man. It's not going to be like that. There's going to be struggles and there's going to be hardships. But I know that because of other people's life experiences. Like my sisters, for instance. They went to college and they had tons of fun. Yet, they didn't get friends their first year. I asked them as I came to college, how can I make more friends my freshman year? They told me to be more outgoing, try new things, go to the gym, talk to people. It might be awkward, it might be strange, but in the long run, you'll create a network of friends that will help you later in life and through your life. Through your adulthood. And we underestimate these small little things that people do for us every single day. And we underestimate how these life experiences change us. Now, as I conclude my speech today, I would like to remind you of what I have shared. I've shared of how sports can be compared to everyday life decisions and life experiences. I've also shown you how relationships and the people close to you influence you greatly, even if you can't notice it. Unless you've done everything perfect and absolutely perfect every single day of your life, you can always learn from something. So I'd leave you with this small comment that my mom told me after that first day of high school. If we were all the same people with the same life experiences, with the same clothes and the same hair and the same eyes, how would you know who's who? Would you be able to tell Justin from Justin or Justin from me? We're both wearing a suit?